Improve your scoring on multiple-choice tests. Students view a multiple-choice exam in different ways. People think that it is the easiest type of exam because there are options for you to choose from. The chance of finding the right answer is great because it is just there. This might be true, but to some teachers, this is their opportunity to show their students that there is more to studying than memorization. In multiple-choice exams, you will be presented with answers that might sound or look correct. If you have understood the subject of the exam, you will have enough reasoning to support your answers as you look into the choices. Now that you are convinced that multiple-choice tests can be easy or difficult depending on how the test is constructed, you must find ways to make a win-win situation out of it. We know that multiple answers exams can be made to confuse you, so you need to play the elimination game. The goal is to eliminate 2-3 options that you think are not the answer. Now, look at your paper. You are left with 2 answers, meaning you have a 50% chance of getting the right answer. This time, you are going back to school. Try to remember everything that you have learned about the topic and make your mark. Sometimes, these exams come with a twist. A negative point will be deducted to every wrong answer you give. So, what exactly are you going to do? Are you going to leave every number blank where you feel doubtful about the answer? Or answer them anyway? Just when you are about to say, "The money is already in the bank," you are hit with this twist. There are 2 ways to go, and one is leave the number blank for the meantime and go back to it after you answer the last question. This is a good strategy, especially if the test has a very narrow coverage area, because sometimes the answer or a clue is in the other questions. The other strategy is just to leave the number blank. This is good for questions that you have no answer to no matter how much you think about it. You can be sure that you will not be imposed with a deduction if you leave it blank. But if you leave it to lady luck, you have a 25% chance of getting the right answer, giving you a 75% chance of getting the wrong answer. Meaning, you are leaving a very large margin for error and a very big chance of getting the deduction. Of course, there are times when your teacher feels like a good Samaritan and he gives you a break. No deductions for wrong answers and straightforward questions. You won't have to pick a practice choice or encounter multiple answers. This would be the time for you to give it all you got. And don't forget to say thank you to your teacher on your way out. No matter how a multiple-choice exam looks or regardless of how difficult it is, The key to getting the right answer in multiple choice questions is logic and reasoning skills. If you feel the need to practice, then take a multiple choice test or a multiple choice quiz on the internet.